Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the Big Larry Show. Good morning. Shows me two viewers, so what is it, Vaughn and J Dubs? You queers don't have nothing else to do. You got to come and follow me. That's okay. My show's more interesting than yours because that's why I got viewers and you have trolls. Anybody there? Morning, Miss Kitty. I don't know how to tell who's all here. I see Miss Kitty's here. It shows there's three people. Now there's four people. I think Vaughn Hilton and J Dubs is with us this morning, people. A lot of them might be over there watching Handyman's video from last night. So, morning. I watched it early this morning when I woke up. So, we just found out Vaughn Hilton is the richest man in the world. Not just this country, the whole world. He's worth $200 billion, he says. His mommy had $200 billion, him and his mama. I quit calling my mama mama back when I was like 6 years old. I call her mother. Mama. That's a 6 year old still talking to his mother. Yeah, I know. I've cost him to lose billions and still taken from him. I know. I'm just a bad man. He said that's what you get when you're leaving the estate in the hands of a sixth grader. His words. Yep, exactly. Well, let's see how it all gets took care of with a 2 year college grad, huh, people? Let's be real. We all know what's going to happen. It'll all be up for sale by the end of this year. He won't have nothing left but a little bit of money, and he's going to go through that like shit quick. especially when he's giving $3,000 away. Yep. Let's make it real, everybody. I did at least make it to the ninth grade. Pretty close, yeah. Because with me being a handicap, with me having children, it's gonna really be hard for him to get me out of here. Um, First he has to start all over, people, because he never ever gave me a verbal. He says there's three ways. He has to give it to me verbal, then he has to give it to me written, and then the sheriff. Well, first he ain't did no verbal. He ain't come over here and literally told me face to face that I had to move. He has never told my wife that we had to move. So I have got no verbal yet. So Von Hilton, let's get real now. You want to go by the law? The law is going to go right. You bring me my verbal eviction first, and then you can give me my written one. This time, when you give me the right written one, make sure you write it the right way. Because your little fifth grader, fourth grader, second grader, my second grader can do better than that. Yeah, he's not did nothing yet. He gave me that piece of paper saying vacate the land. That's all he's gave me, and that don't even count because he didn't give me a verbal warning first. So Vaughn, start all over. Damn, my hands are getting dirty. Morning, Fat Daddy. I don't know what everyone's got planned for Friday night, but it's Friday night. I might try to do a live show. I don't know yet because one of my wife's shows on TV and wrestling's on TV tonight. It's going to be a very busy day. My wife likes that movie Yellowstone. And there is all weekend long they're playing Yellowstone starting at 8 o'clock tonight. They're gonna play it all night Friday night, all day Saturday, and all day Sunday. So my wife's trying to get in every episode she can. I should go out and buy a recorder and record it for her. Or just order it for her. Yeah, and here's the guys call me a sixth grader. I made it to ninth. Ninth repeat to be exactly. 9R stands for repeat. In other words, I failed the ninth grade. The only reason I failed wasn't because I was a bad student. The reason I failed is because I quit school. I had a girl pregnant at 16 years old, and I went and got a job to support my baby and my girlfriend. Something Vaughn don't even know what is. He don't know what a job is. Bedpans is not a job. Hell, I know a 2-year old that can go empty bedpans. Yeah, he is a preschooler, especially in his math. Morning Cartel. 10 viewers, 7:15 in the morning. Doing okay to get a good start for a Friday morning. Yeah, me. I'm getting up and under his whiskers. That's what it is. It's me, people. And it's going to get worse. He thinks that sheriff can just come out here and throw me out. It don't work that way. The sheriff has to give me a piece of paper to go to court to see the judge. And I can't wait. Boy, I can't wait to get to see that judge. I ain't seen that cousin in a long time. Hell, it's been 6 months since I seen her. As y'all know, the judge is my cousin. Flash floods, no school. You're right, mountain neighbor. And good morning, mountain neighbor. Oh, yeah, they're going to know I didn't sign no rental agreement. She's going to know everything. To tell you the truth, I think she already does. Yep, that means they're stuck at home this morning, mountain neighbor. How you all doing over there, mountain neighbor? Well, mountain neighbor must have left. She didn't want to hear the kids don't have school this morning, huh? Uh, Hell, mine ain't went to school all year, mountain neighbor. He's homeschooled now. Because our roads are still not fixed and they got washed out again yesterday. Just asking you how you guys are doing, mountain neighbor. Might have to put your man to work here pretty shortly. As soon as I find a place to move to. You hear of anything, mountain neighbor, let me know. Yeah, I ain't got no family no more, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. No family, no cars, no nothing. No Mrs. Larry no more. Now it's Mrs. Vaughn. He's taking everything. My wife, my food, my cars. Thank you, neighbor. Honey, I know it's a joke. I know you would never with him.
You're kind of making me mad.
Don't get mad about it. Laugh about it. Because that's what it is, a big fucking laugh.
Yeah, but then he thinks he has a chance to get me.
Honey, you're too old for him.
Well, I know.
The only thing he wants you for is a maid.
Well, I'll show him a maid.
He couldn't handle her. Hey, thank you, mountain neighbor. Mountain neighbor just said they couldn't handle you. Do you know who mountain neighbor is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Mountain Neighbor. If not, like I said, we're looking in London and we're looking in Berea right now too. So we are looking in some of these smaller towns. If I have to move to a town, then that'll be to a town. Yeah, my wife's too much of a real woman for him. She knows what she's doing. She don't need to be trained. Morning, Nate.
I think I might have to train him.
Yeah, my wife said she'd have to train him how to take a shower
And to cook.
and how to cook and everything.
I don't eat TV dinners that much, so
Hear that? She don't eat TV dinners, people.
that much.
She ain't over on Crane Creek, Big Daddy, but she's probably about a mile from Crane Creek. If Vaughn seen a panda running around, he probably seen Miss Mountain Neighbor running around. Mountain Neighbor, do you look like a panda bear? Your man loves you like one.
Honey.
What, honey?
Nothing. Never mind.
He's always got a gas leak somewhere, Mountain Neighbor. He had a brain leak. Not a gas leak, a brain leak. Personally, people, I'd like to have some of them drugs he's doing this morning because for just seeing pandas, seeing little fucking gray aliens, yeah, give me some of them drugs. It's been a long time since I did acid. As y'all don't know what an acid is, it is a elusive drug. It makes you see things that ain't really there. Good morning, Handyman. Love the show. Love the show. Morning, Joey. Yeah, he's high on life. Life is a bum. Yeah, one of his. He's got 13 dogs, neighbor. Yeah, it could be that, Andy. Yeah, true. Yeah, I bet it was fun. No, they're all Vaughns. Yeah, I'm planning on trying to do one tonight, handyman. I'm trying to load some pictures up and some videos, and once my boy's out of school this morning, I'm gonna have him come in here and prepare things and get it all ready for me. Yeah, it's been a minute since you guys been there. Yeah, it's been a minute since you guys been here. But hey, I understand the man works a lot. He's got to make that money. You guys got to prepare. I posted on Facebook this morning 2 pictures of Aunt Alice, people. Yeah, it's 55 billion now, people. Yeah, I know it's hard with no vehicle. Well, thank you for stopping in, Handyman. We appreciate you. And we will see you later. 83 trillion. See, I told you it went up, people. $83 trillion. He's the richest man in the world. Not the United States, the world. Yeah, happy Friday to everybody. Yes, we do need to get out for them cookouts. Definitely, Mountain Neighbor. And summer's not here yet, girl. It's supposed to be real cold today. Yes, it is, Nate. Well, the way I understood it, now he's saying he didn't give it to her. Somebody that he knows gave it to her in his name. So I don't know what's all that's going on. Don't know, don't care. I just want him to go through that money as fast as he can. I didn't think so, neither, Cartel. So he had to take it right out of his own account and give it to her. You know, like I said, and Mr. Handyman said it himself too last night. She is a cutie. Would I give her 3 grand? I won't even give my own cousin 3 grand. Do you think I'm going to give a stranger 3 grand? Yeah, Stinky's making it rain. We got flooded out yesterday, people. My neighbor did a video. I will be posting it today. Our road is gone again. I think the tree men are up there stuck on the top of the hills. They're waiting for all the water to clear on the road to see if they can get back down the road again. They got stuck up there last night, sleeping in their vans. Can't believe we hit 70 something degrees the other day, 50 yesterday, and here we're dropping to 30s today. Yep, my boy goes to school in a half hour. Let him know it was an NTI day. You hear me, Ma? Just had to make sure my kid was up for school. Let him know it's an NTI day.
You don't have NTI days. I told you that last time.
Well, that's what they said it was.
He says you don't have to because it's on Facebook.
Well, I don't know. Well, that's what the principal said this morning.
I know. I'll let him tell you.
Well, as long as he ain't got no work, he better not fail.
He's got work. It's just they don't.
Okay.
I'll let you talk to him when he gets done eating.
That happened way back in Hamilton, I heard, Cartel. That ain't down here in Kentucky. That's in Hamilton, the way I understood it. Yeah, it's kind of cold for you there, kitty. Yeah, I think it's a neighbor boy up in Hamilton. It ain't down here because he has no boys around him. Yeah, I think I'm going to sell my dad's truck this month. Call somebody, find out if someone wants to buy it. I don't need two vehicles. I got a truck and I got a Trailblazer. So, Trailblazer's 4-wheel drive. Runs good. Truck runs okay. I mean, it needs what do they call that? A head gasket put on it because it's pretty loud. The exhaust manifold piece is breaking off of it, so it needs to have that put back up. No ideal, Cartel. Yeah, I don't need no 3,000. I'm gonna get $3,000 of rent money from his ass because it's gonna be almost a year before he gets me out. Hell, I'm already collected 3, 6, almost 1,500 now of Vaughn's money. So he's paid for the $1,000 bet. Now he's going to pay for the $3,500 computer that he broke. Yeah, he is showing early signs of dementia. The only problem is no one's going to take care of him. We're going to put him straight to a fucking nursing home. It ain't going to be like with his mom where somebody's going to step in and help because nobody's going to help him. Yep, very true. Yeah, J Dub's a helping. That's probably where the 3 grand came from. J Dub's paid that girl to talk to Vaughn. J Dub's got all that money since his father in law's a big businessman there in New York City. I mean, he bought him a house and everything, so. Hey, Vaughn, you need to find yourself a lawn care service because it's coming around the corner, buddy. 4 more weeks, and you're going to need a lawn care service. And not just for your property, because if all your properties are empty, you got to cut them off. You got to pay somebody to go cut every one of them. That's $500 every 2 weeks. Remember that, Vaughn. $500 every 2 weeks. I just want. They said something about NTI Day or something, so I wanted to let you know that.
Alright.
And tonight, I want you to help me go live.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Well, autism don't make you bad though. Autism is there's all different kinds of autisms. Yeah, well, I know he ain't got time to do it, but Fat Daddy, he gonna spend about $500. I bet she spends $1,000 a month to get all the grass cut. And the day that the grass don't get cut and it's more than a foot high, the neighbors will call the law. He will get warnings to cut it. And if he don't, he could be fined. The city will come out and cut it, and they'll charge him $500 per house. So he's gonna spend about $1,000 a month to cut his grass. 5 months, that's $5,000. $1,000 a month, 5 months, that's $5,000, Von Hilton. Get your money ready, buddy. They're coming to get it. And I hope we have a long summer. I hope it costs you 7 or 8,000. He should, Fat Daddy, and he's got a 48-inch cut, zero turn lawnmower, brand spanking new, ain't but about 3 years old. She just bought, well, she's about 5 years now. Now, that's something I'm not kidding about. He better find someone to do his lawns. Because I don't give a shit if I live in Berea. I'll still call the health department on his ass. You don't think I'm going to be in contact with my neighbors? Hell, these are my best friends right now. They'll let me know everything that's going on here. You know what I need to do? I need to start working on my plane, people. I need to get my plane back together. And Vaughn, mine's not made out of wood or plastic, styrofoams. Mine's made out of good wood. And mine's like 3 times bigger than yours, buddy. The span on my airplane is a 4 foot wingspan. Yeah, I ain't gonna listen to a word he tells me. So, should I roll the painkiller or should I just smoke it in the Bob Marlin pipe? I didn't know you'd put NCIS on.
You don't pay attention.
I know, baby. I don't pay attention. Hey, Mountain Mama, you still here? Is your man working today, or is he staying out of the rain? I found one of my beard hairs on my tray. Everybody quit talking. What's going on? Everybody getting their coffee this morning? Mountain neighbor, did your man go to work this morning? No, I'm losing viewers for some reason. What's up, people? Good morning. Welcome to the Big Larry Show. Morning wake and bake. Hot cup of coffee. Trying to get my Friday morning started. Yeah, Stinky's gods are making my viewers go away. Okay, Miss Kitty. Yeah, see, we have no school this morning here, Miss Kitty. The floods stopped the school buses again. Some of our water bridges are underwater. You know, you would think they'd make higher bridges for us to get across. You know, you would think the state would spend a little bit extra money to have some of them bridges redone. Done that last week, Andy. They're checking it all out for me. Morning, Toby. Yeah, I thought about that last week, Andy. I took care of all that. They said Manchester really didn't have anything available, but London could, McKee could. So they're checking after that. Yeah, our bridges are all underwater right now. That's what I'm saying. They need to fix our bridges. They need to make it higher than what the creeks are going to come up. Yeah, I'm hoping so too, Andy. It'll cut back on my rent. It'll help me on my light bills. I mean, it'll give me a little extra money to play with if they can get me in something decent. I've known people to live in some of them housing projects and them Section 8 housings and all that. And some of them are pretty decent. There was just one person I knew, she had two kids, and she was in a 3 bedroom, kind of like a townhouse, and she wasn't paying but about 120 a month. They went by what your income is. I think it's like a 10% or 15% of your income. Yeah, and they asked me how quick. I said as quick as I can. As quick as I can. I want to be out of here. Yes, I got to have something with wheelchair accessory. I'm sure someplace will be found. Then you can move and laugh while Stinky slowly loses everything. Yep, exactly. After I leave this place, like I said, I'm gonna call the health department, and I'm probably gonna get this place condemned. And then because of where it sits, Vaughn, if I'm out next month, your water pipes will be frozen here because I'm turning the electricity off too. I'm turning everything off. I ain't leaving no bills on. What do you think? I'm gonna leave my bills on? There is no judge in the world that can tell you I have to leave you my wife, my kids, my food, my clothing, my cars. They can't tell me that. Not even the fucking president of the United States can tell me that. That's how retarded you are. I didn't file bankruptcy, bitch. No, I've passed the billions, Tom. I'm in the trillions. $35 trillion. I'm the second richest in the world. Von Hilton's the first. That's the kicker right there, Toby. You got it right. I need to find me a spot that I can smoke my painkiller and not be in trouble. But we have legalized it. Medical marijuana has been legalized in the state of Kentucky. I think they're now just waiting to build the stores and start selling it. Yeah, I was happy that Kentucky finally cleared it. Personally, I think they ought to make it for recreational use too. And you know, a funny thing, people, once the government takes over the city, the state, whatever, Ohio, you know, I can run up to Ohio and get a whole ounce for $90. $90. Hell, that's not much money for a whole ounce, especially when you're spending $50 a quarter. Yeah, I will be getting it, Andy. Ohio has two puff puff stores. You just have to live there. Not really, neighbor. You don't have to live there. Yes, kitty. Lego, wink, wink. Yes, Fat Daddy, I did. You name the flavor, I had it. Yeah, thank God for Ohio family members. Exactly. Yeah, but back to the Kool Aid. Yes, I mean, I would say my favorite and the kids' favorite was the grape. But I had grape, lemon, lime, cherry, strawberry, kiwi. I mean, we had all. I didn't make the Kool Aid. I didn't make the sugar. It came in. The Kool Aid would come in on a train. The sugar was coming in on a boat, and we would unload both. And they go in the warehouse, and I was the man driving the forklift that was lifting all the sugar up and all the Kool Aid up and putting it through the mixing machine. And then we would bag it at 3,500 pounds each bag that left there of that Kool Aid. And usually there was some left in the bag, you know, they empty the things out, and usually there 100 pounds of great Kool Aid left. So five or six, seven of us who all was there working that day, we would all take a little 5 pounds of Kool Aid home. No, 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 no. Everybody has their own flavors down here, Tom. I'm a Dr. Pepper man. Mountain Mama, what do you and your man drink as pop wise?
Mountain Dew.
Do you guys drink the dew?
I don't know. You guys.
Mountain neighbor, I'm talking to you. I keep calling you Mountain Mama, but yeah, Tom, Pepsi goes good with vodka. I was a Pepsi man until I went to Dr. Pepper. What kind of soda pop do you drink? Do you guys prefer Pepsi, Coca Cola, Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew? Am I breaking up over there where you're at, neighbor? I know it's windy and rainy right now, but okay, Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper for Mountain Neighbor, and her husband likes the Pepsi.
Under my blanket.
Never heard of it, Fat Daddy. Morning, Mop. Yep, Big Larry's on that third cup of coffee. Morning, Night Rider. Okay. Now, my wife would like it then, Fat Daddy. She likes that cherry flavor. I see her drinking it once in a while. Six cans of Diet Coke a day. Yeah, I only go through about 2 or 3 cans a day with 3 cups of coffee in the morning, of course. Von Hilton, if I stole trillions of dollars from you, I sure wouldn't be looking for a house, buddy. I would own houses. I'd be sitting on the Florida coast or sitting in Hawaii somewhere. Morning, twin. There you go. Shanny and Rev can move down here. Yeah, there's places right next door to each other, so. Yep, exactly. I remember them green stamps, to tell you the truth, Knight Rider. I literally do. I do remember them books. You got the little green stamps and you had to stick them in the book. I don't even think they do that shit anymore. Do they really? I mean, hell, one of them books might be antique. Shanny, Rev, Nick Bravo, plus yourself, Larry. Wouldn't that be one hell of compound? Ha ha ha. As long as I'm the ruler. Because me, Rev, and Shanny would have a problem. Yeah. No, he don't, Kitty. He's about ready to learn. People, this is a guy who did not pay his mom's AARP insurance. Says that she did not need it. Anyone know what AARP is? Yeah, he is that stupid. Yep, and Tom even said it too, Knight Rider. He is that stupid. It really is. I mean, I kind of feel sorry for him, but then I don't. When people try to help him, he fucking tells them they don't know what that person don't know what they're talking about. He already knows. He knows everything. He's lived for 300 years, people. He invented rock and roll. He invented rap. He welcomed our first president of the United States. Yeah. Yep, and that's exactly what he did. Yeah, he walked the earth with the dinosaurs. Maybe someone ought to do that. Look up inheritance taxes for the state of Kentucky. And we'll say the properties are all together worth 200,000. Yeah, Tom, he is. Morning shade. Nope. No, he ain't got no tickets for it, neighbor, and he ain't did none of it yet. We're all doing good, Shade. Yeah, cartel, right. Yep. Well, this is 911 coming on, baby. I was gonna say it's your shot time too. Okay. I heard he did, but I don't know, Tom. It was pretty rainy here. I mean, we got our road washed out again. Yeah, exactly. We had about 50, 60 mile an hour winds too. But because of where I'm sitting right between the two mountains, we didn't feel it much down here. But you can hear the wind blowing over the mountain. Is it still bad? Unless you walk down to Viola's through the yard. Yeah, see, we don't even have a road, people. The wife can't go to church Sunday because we have no road.
It's gone. The road is about that much road.
It's starting to get bright out, so I do need to get up and take a look outside and see how bad our road did get it, people. Personally, Tom, I used to be. I don't go much anymore, but my wife does not miss a Sunday if she don't have to. I used to go a lot, like every Sunday. And then I had some problems with certain churches, so I quit going to them. I'm trying to figure out which church is best for me. And people, you don't have to go to church to believe in Jesus Christ. Pick up your Bible. Okay, Kentucky is one of six that don't impose inheritance taxes. Maybe that's why Alice moved here because she knew that and she didn't want her son to be living on the street corner. But he gonna be living on the street corner anyways within a year. Can you see the road or no?
Yeah, you can see it.
I say I ain't heard no vehicles yet today. Look how dirty black my fingers and hand got from breaking all them roaches up.
What?
I know.
the same. I just wash my hands when I get done.
I would think that's what my grandparents were too, Tom. Were Pentecostal because like I said, I'm still learning. Are the Pentecostal the ones that talk in tongues? If it is, that's what my grandmother was. What's disgusting? Getting your fingers all black from rowing? Okay. Yeah, so that's what my grandmother would have been, yes. I was born as a Catholic. Yeah, roaches are disgusting. We've been trying to kill them. World is small. Hey, Larry. Yeah, the world is small, Tom. We've been putting poison out for them. I can't afford the Terminator, so I just we got these combats that we use, and it works real good. But I mean, that's another reason we want to move. Cockroaches, spiders, ants, mice, rats, snakes. Want me to keep going? I can name a few more animals. Call Vaughn the Terminator. One smell of him, all animals run, except slugs. Yeah, it knocked me down. No, since we got the cats, Tom, there's not been a rat or a mouse one. My dogs are killing them outside, and my cats are killing them from the inside, so they're hit. Yep. Joey, I don't know if he does or not. I would say he does. He's got to have field mice, definitely. Did Miss Alice have any roaches or mice or any problems over there? No.
Did you sing?
Not that I seen.
But they left a bunch of shit in the cupboards.
Yeah, she that's all she does do anymore, Mountain Neighbor. Clean, clean, clean. I call her Mrs. Clean.
Me?
Yeah, 'cause you're always cleaning something.
Well, I don't want my house to look bad.
I know, baby. We're fine.
At least you can see my rug.
Yeah, the wife says at least you can see our floor.
And it's cluttered, not dirty.
Yeah, my house might be cluttered. It's not dirty. Because Larry has a problem with spending money. I like to spend money, especially when I see things that I like and that's cheap.
You don't need
And the wife says I don't need it, but I buy it anyways. Yeah, exactly. He was cleaning. Them slugs were cleaning his bathroom for him. And he let them go. I literally would have fucking put him outside and put salt on him and killed him. No, she has never slept on the floor, Richard. I don't know where he got that from, but I've never ever seen her sleep on the floor. Morning, baby Jane. Personally, I don't see why anybody would want to sleep on the floor. The only time in my whole damn life, the only time I've ever slept on the floor is when I was drunk and I passed out on the floor. Besides that, I'm in a bed. I've also passed out outside in the snow, foot of snow. Someone, oh, didn't you get cold? Hell no, I didn't get cold. I had enough Jack Daniels in me to melt the snow. But at least I made it home. I was in my own front yard. That's one good thing. Yeah, exactly. The only time you've ever been on the floor is if you've been knocked down or you passed out. Exactly.
Or you trip.
Or you trip, the wife says. Nobody sleeps on the floor. Maybe way back when Alice might have been 3, 4 years old, she might have ended up being on the floor once or twice. I'm not saying she didn't. She had a bunch of little brothers and sisters there with her. You got to remember, Alice is one of the younger ones. She ain't the oldest of the children. She ain't the second or third oldest of the children. She's almost one of the babies. I think Uncle Floyd was the baby. And then it was Alice. So out of 8 kids, Alice was number 7. By the time Alice was turning of age, all her brothers and sisters were gone. Hell, my grandfather was going out the door when she was growing up being a little girl still. My grandfather was like 10 years older than her. Hazel was the youngest. Thank you, Todd. It must have been Hazel and then Floyd back going up. Because I know Arnold was the firstborn, and then I think it was Art. And then it started Sophie. Yeah, peace out, Tom. You have fun, buddy. Enjoy the weekend. We'll see you Monday. Yeah, them ain't nothing to mess with, Bob. Mountain neighbor. Yeah, morning silence. City. That's on tonight.
No, so nice.
Yeah. I think they both start at 8.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know who I'm gonna do the show with. Me and Solar was supposed to get together when he's got time and I got time, so
You always.
he's been doing a lot of other shows with other people, so I would like to do a show with him. I like to do a show with everybody. Everybody's welcome. Yeah, we have a lot of wildcats around here. I know. Well, looks like breakfast is coming out, people. I'm going to go ahead and get me something to eat here this morning. I'm going to get off here. We'll see y'all later tonight. Peace out. Appreciate everyone coming to the Big Larry Show. Peace out.